Oh, and I read Timeline too.
Oh, really?
But that one I had the book, so I was listening to it and following along in the book, which was nice. It's a little bit different.
Mm. Go live. That was a big. That was a big delay. Let's see.
Oh, showing you.
Let's see. Are we live on here yet? Not yet.
Oh, look, it got me. Oh, live.
Uh-huh. Yeah, there's a big delay. It says waiting for drinks and chill. All of this is going to be on the stream.
Oh.
Oh, well, I think we should be good to go, even though it says waiting for drinks and chill. Maybe. We're going to try one more time. Oh, it has a little live icon on it now. Oh, there it is. Okay. I was like, oh, we're having audio issues, but then I just wasn't talking, or neither of us were talking. So, all right.
Yep.
Here we are.
Yep.
What you've all been waiting for, all one of you who's watching.
Yep. Just go ahead and just skip the first
Leave a
30
like.
seconds.
Yeah. Skip the first 30 seconds. So, yeah, how's it going?
It's going swell.
Yeah. Well, I haven't seen you since the last live stream.
I know. That's like a month.
It's been a while. Yeah.
Yeah. He went out of town.
Yeah. Yeah, so we pre-recorded all those videos that went up in May. So yeah, that's basically how it is, you know.
Yep.
Spoiler alert, even though those videos already came out. But
we're spoiling our spoils.
Yeah. Or fourth wall kind of stuff, you know.
Yeah.
And I have a mouse here, so now I don't have to like reach over to do stuff.
Oh. Yeah, I just noticed that.
We're getting real fancy now.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, but like you said, I went out of town. I went to Scotland, and while we were in Scotland, we went to Islay.
Ooh.
And visited distilleries on Islay. So that was a lot of fun. And we're going to do like a haul video that will be posted hopefully Saturday. Kind of like the last Scotland trip, but, you know, just a haul showing all the things we got. But I thought in this stream we could drink some of the duty-free stuff.
Ooh, okay.
Because duty-free stuff is fun.
Yeah, because those are very specific.
Yeah, so like those are the things that you can only get at the duty-free stores. And we have this nice little flight thing here that we'll put our stuffs on. And we don't have anything like set aside yet, so we're just gonna kind of pick out the whiskeys as we need them. But I figure we'll start off with the Bushmills 10-year single malt Irish whiskey sherry cask finish.
Ooh.
Nice light Irish to get us started. Because I think most of the other duty-free stuff I have is going to be peated.
Oh, okay.
So,
and that one you already opened?
Yeah, we've already opened that one. We actually did a review on that one for Irish Whiskey Month.
Oh.
But, yeah, that's what that one is. The Bushmills. Bushmills.
Bushmills.
Cheers.
Cheers.
And if you're tuning in, whether it be during the stream or on the replay, leave a like. That's always nice.
Yeah. Always enjoyable.
Okay, so I remember liking this before, but I feel like it smells better than I remember it smelling.
Wait, is this the one I smelled? I was like, oh, this smells like peppermint marker. And you're like, no, this doesn't smell like peppermint marker.
What did we say this one smelled like? I want to... There was a while there, and we're still kind of doing it, where we were putting like the tasting notes in the thumbnails. Or like, if we got like a weird or unique tasting note for something, we'd put it in the thumbnail. This one just says... Oh, it says fridge smell, but in a good way.
Oh.
It smelled like a fridge.
Oh, it does smell like a fridge.
Oh, it does.
Just reminding us.
Right. Yeah. All right, gonna take a sip. Yeah, that's nice.
It's a little spicy than I remembered.
It is, isn't it? It's not quite as like fruity, florally that you would expect an Irish whiskey to be. Maybe that's coming from the sherry. I like it though.
Mm-hmm.
So we were a little bit late, and if you had clicked the notification thing for the previous stream post we posted today, this is on a different stream, because that one I set up on my phone, and I guess I set it up to be like a mobile stream.
Oh.
And I mean, we don't want to mobile stream, so yeah, we had to set up like a new stream link. So.
Oh, so that would be a good thing to do, like in the future, like mobile stream if we're ever at
yeah,
like a venue.
Yeah, that would be fun to do. No, this was a nice way to kick off the stream. Let me get us some glasses for water, and then we'll talk about Islay. So we have a really janky setup here. You might not be able to tell so much just because of the way the camera's pointing, but we have like wires and cords going all over the place. It's really a tripping hazard in here. But out here in this shed, we don't have internet. So we run a super long Ethernet cable from the house out to this shed so that we can have good internet. Because the Wi-Fi does reach out here, but it's not strong
Very
enough.
spotty.
Yeah, it's not strong enough to support a live stream.
We attempted before, and the feedback wasn't so happy about it.
No.
Which is okay, because feedback is awesome.
Yep, you live and you learn. But anyway, yeah. So, if, like, when we get up, if we're moving slowly, it's just because, like, there's so much stuff.
That's some good water.
It is good water, right? Just replaced the filter in the fridge yesterday.
Oh, you did?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. This is as pure as it gets right here. So.
Like, you know, it's like the difference. Like, when you replace that filter,
Mm-hmm.
and you're like, wow, this is what I've been missing.
Yeah. But yeah, I just came back from Islay. And we'll post a whole video kind of recapping with clips and everything. I did take a lot of videos, but I didn't really take videos like really with the idea of, oh, this is going to be a video of this distillery kind of thing. So the videos that we do release from the Islay-ness is probably just going to be like kind of like a clips video.
Oh,
like
okay.
Like a clips episode. You know, like those episodes of sitcoms that most of the episodes just clips from previous episodes, and like the people are like reminiscing about it.
Oh.
It'll probably be like that, but it'll be better. That's right. We've got sitcom budget.
We got sitcom budget.
No, but I'll throw it together, and I'll probably do like a voiceover over it or something like that, just to kind of explain like what was going on and stuff.
Nice.
But we visited all the distilleries on Islay.
Oh, wow.
All of them.
You had that kind of time? You had that kind of time?
Kind of. So we had like 2.5 days on Islay. So the first day we visited 2 distilleries, and then the second day we visited 2 distilleries. No, the first day we visited 3. The second day we visited 2, and then the third day, or the half day, we visited 4.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Basically just like popped into the gift shop.
Oh, and then just took a look around and left?
Yeah, I had a drink at every distillery except Colila.
Oh,
yeah. Why? I don't know why not Colila. Why not Colila?
Didn't have the time?
Yeah, I don't think there was really anything there I was interested in trying. But I just kind of wanted to go check it out to like see the gift shop and stuff.
Oh.
But yeah.
Did you get one at every gift shop? Did you get something at every gift shop?
Yes. I got something at every gift shop. So that'll be part of the little recap video we do showing what we got at the gift shop.
Ooh. Are you looking forward to see that?
Yeah.
Recap video.
Yeah.
I wasn't there.
But no, it was a fun trip. So day one, we did the Port Ellen distilleries, which is Lagavulin, Ardbeg, and Lefroy. So we had tours booked at Lagavulin and Ardbeg. So we did those. And then we went to Lefroy and we just had like a flight there. We didn't do a tour. We just went into their tasting room and was like, hey, can we do a flight? And they were like, yes! That was my attempt at a Scottish accent. And so we did a flight at Lefroy. And I just did the regular like core lineup there. So it was the Select, the Lefroy 10, the Quarter Cask, and the Lefroy Lore. That Lefroy Lore is delicious.
It is?
Yeah. I mean, I want to get a bottle of it. I think it's kind of pricey, but if I can find a bottle of it, I want to get a bottle of it.
Oh. Why don't you get a bottle there? I'm pretty sure it's cheaper to get it there, right?
I don't think it's much cheaper.
Oh, really?
No. I think that bottle's like $90-ish, $90-something. Or I could be way off. I don't know. But I think I had looked it up, and the price there was about the same as the price over here.
Oh, okay. That's why you kind of like, I'll just wait.
Yeah. So. But, okay, the screen just flickered.
Yep.
But, yeah. So that was fun. And then, like I said, we did the actual tours at Lagavulin and Ardbeg, which was awesome. Especially the Lagavulin one. That one was probably my favorite of those two.
Tour?
Yeah. The Lagavulin and Ardbeg tours were very simple, except for the way they did the tasting. Because, like, every tour did a tasting, whereas the Lagavulin did their tasting at the end, whereas Ardbeg did their tasting, like, as we went. So, like, the tour started and they poured us something, and then, like, midway through the tour, they poured us something else, and then at the end of the tour, they poured us something else.
Oh, kind of like Garrison's?
Kind of, but instead of, like, where we tasted the
steps?
Yeah, the steps, it wasn't that. It was just 3 different whiskeys.
Oh, okay.
But that was kind of neat, but at the same time, I kind of like when you just sort of sit down and do the tasting, because then they sort of, like, explain the different ones to you. I don't know.
Oh, so you can just take it all in.
Yeah. It was good, though. I enjoyed both of them. I kind of regret not doing the Lefroy tour, just because when we went there, it just looked like a really neat spot. So...
You didn't make an
next time.
You didn't do a ticket for that one or appointment for that one? Or
no.
Was it a seating? I don't know.
A reservation.
Reservation?
No, we finished the Ardbeg tour and we were like, you know what? Lefroy's still open. Let's go to Lefroy. Because Lagavulin, Ardbeg, and Lefroy are like right next to each other. Almost.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Like you can walk from one to the other.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So that's why we did all 3 of those in the same day. Just like knock those out.
Oh, so you didn't have to like drive far for each one. I can see why.
Yeah. So that was good stuff. You ready for the next one?
Yeah.
I don't even know what it should be. All right, let's do this. We're gonna go Highland Park.
Highland Park.
So Highland Park, this is one that we picked up. When did I pick this one up? I want to say like 2.5 years ago. We've had this one for a while, although we haven't really drank it that much.
Oh, we're just gonna use the same one.
Okay. We'll just use the same one. We'll probably use different ones after this one, just because the smokiness, but I don't think the Bushmills will really have too much of an impact on these, because now they start to get smoky.
Oh.
So this is a Highland Park 14-year Loyalty of the Wolf.
Ooh. So how long is a flight? From here to there?
Well, it was about a 9.5-hour flight to London. And then from there, it was like an hour and like 45 minutes to Glasgow. If it was even that much.
Hmm.
And then we drove from the Glasgow airport to where we catch the ferry to go to Islay, because there's no bridge, you have to take a ferry. So the drive was about 2.5 hours, and then the ferry was about 2.5 hours.
Well, it's a long.
And then from where the ferry dropped us off, it was about a 40-minute drive to where we were staying.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that was a long day.
Yeah. It's like all your days just driving and ferry.
Yeah. But it was kind of neat because on this trip, we did like every form of transportation. Like every form of transportation. We did planes, we did buses, we did trains, we did ferries, we did cars.
Oh, you did trains too?
Yeah. Well, in London, that's how you get around. A lot of on trains. Yeah. Oh, we took a train from Edinburgh down to London.
Ooh.
So that was cool. Yeah, so Highland Park 14 year. It's got that peatiness happening. Mm-hmm.
It smells like a hot tea.
Right? Ooh, it does. You're right. It's a little bit delicate on the taste, actually. Which is strange for a smoky whiskey, but it's got like a delicateness to it. The peat is definitely there, but it doesn't like punch you.
No. It's pretty sweet.
Mm-hmm. It's almost like a green tea.
Mm-hmm. It is. But it has like a sugary sweetness to it. Like it's like added sugar.
Mm-hmm. That's not bad. Before we finish that one, this is where we have this neat little flight thing up here.
Yep. Well, even though we had it for a while, or he had it for a while.
Yeah, really. It's been here for a while. We just never used it. I have another one to try. This one is Highland Park Spirit of the Bear.
Ooh, that's a nice box.
Yeah, it doesn't have an age statement. And this was another one I bought at the airport on this last trip. So I just barely bought this one. And is that a... Oh, it is a 1 liter. Wow, okay.
It's a big bottle.
Yeah, it's a 1 liter. I just now realized that. So, I thought it might be fun just to compare the two since they're both Highland Park.
And one is the wolf and one is the bear.
Yeah.
But I'm surprised this one doesn't have a year on it.
You know, I could have sworn the last time I was at the duty-free store, I saw the Spirit of the Bear and it had a 16-year age statement. But this time they had a different Highland Park with a 16-year age statement. I don't remember what they called it, but like that maybe? Does that look okay? Maybe?
I think so.
But this is Spirit of the Bear. I'm pretty sure this used to have a 16-year age statement. But now the one that has 16-year is Wings of the Eagle.
Oh.
And I went ahead and got this one because it was a lot less expensive, but they also let me try it, and I really liked it. So
what animals do they have? They have the wolf, bear, eagle. What else?
They've got that's Viking Honor, Viking Scars, Viking Pride, the bear, the wolf, the eagle. Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, and then it goes into
the Vikings. Yeah. So let me get rid of this Bushmills here. We didn't really plan this out very well.
No. But that's the story of our lives.
Basically. Alright, we'll put the Bushmills away. This is actually really good. And they had this one there again.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not very expensive. It's like 30-something pounds. Which, I mean, for a liter bottle, it's not bad.
Nope.
This also has sort of a tea-ish quality to it, but I don't think it smells as sweet as the 14.
This one smells more muted, but not like in a bad way muted. So like you know how in some wines like the higher the the age and quality of it, the more muted it can smell.
Yeah.
And so that's what I'm getting with that one.
Yeah. I wonder what was the. I'm almost certain this used to have a 16-year age statement, and I wonder what made them decide to change that. And I wonder what the difference is between this one and the one with the 16-year age statement, like the Spirit of the Bear 16-year age statement. That would have been interesting to figure out. See, that one's starting to smell sweeter now. They're very similar, actually.
This one smells less peated than this one. What was that one?
The 14.
The 14.
The Loyalty of the Wolf. Yeah, I can see that. Alright, I'm going to try this one now. Spirit of the Bear. Let's do it again. That was better.
Much more peated in taste.
Yeah.
Very tangy.
Mm-hmm. It's almost ashy on the taste. Like on the finish, it kind of, that peat really stays with you, and it's almost like
definitely in the finish.
It's like kind of got an ashy sort of feel to it.
Like you smoked a cigar and
like you accidentally like swallowed it.
Yeah.
Well, not swallow the cigar, but like
just like linger too long with the cigar.
Yeah.
Kind of like the pieces kind of fell backwards.
Yeah, but in a good way.
But it does have like a tangy citrus type of foretaste. Here I'm trying to like use fancy words and it's not even working.
Yeah. Yeah. So if I take another trip to Scotland, I got to make it up to Highland Park Distillery just because I love Highland Park. It's delicious. And yeah.
I think Highland Park was the first peated whiskey that I enjoyed.
Yeah, I think so. I remember we used to drink Highland Park 12 before we even had the channel.
Mm-hmm.
And that was, I mean, we both always enjoyed it.
Yeah.
So it was, yeah, that sounds about right.
Because before he would always show me scotches that weren't peated.
Mm-hmm.
And I could never tell the difference why someone says like, oh, if you like scotch, you won't like bourbon. But if you like bourbon, you won't like scotch. But I guess everyone was talking about peated scotch.
Yeah.
I think that's where the biggest difference is.
I think people who aren't very familiar with scotch tend to sort of incorporate it with that, or not incorporate, but associate it with that taste, that peaty, smoky taste. Mm-hmm. And yeah, I don't know. But yeah, big fan of Highland Park. It's not on Islay, but it's just one that I picked up. I picked this one up this previous time, and then I picked this one up a couple of times ago. So, you know, just thought it would be cool to compare.
Yeah.
Now, I have another Highland Park that I actually picked up on this trip.
Another one? Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's not a duty free, but
is it a distillery exclusive?
Not really. It's another one of these. The Scotch Malt Whiskey Society pick. So
Heather, Honeycomb, and Humidors?
Yeah. So it doesn't actually say on the bottle that it's Highland Park, but it was strange. I'll talk about it more in the recap video, but when they gave us the flight of whiskeys, they actually labeled on each glass which distillery it was from, which I've never seen them do before. Oh. So that was kind of neat. But this one came from Highland Park, and when we tasted through them, this one was my favorite, so I bought a bottle of it. And I kind of wish they hadn't labeled the distilleries, just because I don't know if knowing it was Highland Park,
Oh, change that mind.
Yeah, it made me like it more than I thought I would. But while we're on the little Highland Park thing here, thought we might try this out.
Well, it's much lighter. Yep. Or is it the same? Am I just losing my mind?
I don't know. But here you go, sir. So this is a Highland Park. This is a 13-year Highland Park. This is one of 241 bottles. It's a single barrel bottling.
Oh, yeah, look. So it's 13, 14, and possibly 16.
Yeah, but I'm sure there's younger ones in there, or else they would put an age statement. 13, 14, and what used to be 16. Now this one is cask strength.
Oh, this is going to be cask? Okay.
Yeah. I didn't even look to see what these are. The 16 is... Oh, this is exactly 40%.
42.3 for the 14.
Okay.
Oh, we're kind of like...
And then this is 62.7.
Ooh. All right. Here, get some more water.
Yeah. Yeah.
So this is all on live stream. I mean, we've been doing this for a while now. We're still not prepared that it's live.
No, we're not.
We still think that, we could just edit this out. But
no, we can't. But yeah, it's... I didn't plan on bringing this one out because it's not a duty free, but I was like, you know what? We're doing the Highland Parks.
And you got it over there.
Might as well, yeah.
This is duty free / trip.
Yeah, so I picked this one up at this SMWS tasting room in Edinburgh, on Queen Street. So, yeah. Cheers.
Cheers. So, the time you spent over there, did you stay at just one place the whole time? Or did you stay at multiple places?
Oh, we stayed at multiple places. So we were at Islay for 3 nights. And then we went to Edinburgh and we're there for 4 nights. And then at the end of the trip, we went down to London and we're there for like 2 nights.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, we stayed at 3 different places.
Is the cost not that bad to stay over there?
Honestly, I was surprised how affordable Edinburgh was.
Really?
Yeah. Edinburgh was pretty inexpensive. London's going to be expensive no matter where you are.
Just because more touristy?
Yeah. Islay, I mean, you can spend, I don't know. The place we stayed was kind of pricey, but I think there were other places that weren't as pricey. So I think Islay you can kind of get away with not spending too much. You just need to be sure to book ahead of time.
Oh.
Like, pretty well in advance.
But is that like the price worth like where you stayed at, the price worth to stay?
I think so, yeah. Because we stayed at like not an Airbnb, but a B&B there. So it had it had a kitchen and like a place to sit down and eat, and it even had like a little outdoor area.
Oh, okay.
So we were able to do like we went to the grocery store and we made dinner there 2 nights or 1 night, and then we made breakfast there every day.
Oh, okay.
So it's just it was nice to just be able to eat there and not have to like, oh, where are we gonna get food? Because
is it a single bed and breakfast or is it like a multiple?
There were like multiple units. Okay. Yeah. This one, it smells kind of musty.
Mm-hmm.
It smells very different from these two. Well,
like if we were doing blind, I wouldn't have guessed that was Highland at all.
Highland Park?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even guessed that was...
That it was from the same distillery. Like with these two, you can tell that, oh yeah, they're very similar. But this one is... It's different. All right, sip time. Yep, you can tell it's cask strength.
Very creamy.
It is, right?
Really heavy on the taste.
Yeah, that's really good. I don't think it's as peaty as either of these two.
No.
And it's so if you're familiar with the Scotch Malt Whiskey Society and their color codes, you know the ones that are green are going to be the ones that are peaty. This one is blue, which I believe is their like oily and coastal flavor profile.
I guess that's where the creaminess and heaviness is coming from.
Yeah. So I mean, yeah, it does have that peatiness there, but it's not prominent at all. But yeah, that just tastes good.
There's a hint of sweetness in there that I can't really pinpoint exactly what kind of sweetness.
Yeah.
But it's like a very lasting sweetness.
It's almost bourbon-y. Almost.
A little bit. Yeah, a little bit.
Because I feel like you've got it's very oak forward. I think there's even a little bit of vanilla in there.
There's like a maltiness to it too.
Yeah. Well, that makes sense. Single malt.
Yeah.
The tasting notes say perfume, petrichor, and potting sheds. Heather, honeycomb, and humidors. Did you get honey?
I'm trying to taste what is humidor. Is that ashy taste?
Probably. Is that sweetness from honey? I could get honey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Either honey or vanilla, but I guess it's honey.
I could see it being like honey. Single malt, originally from bourbon hogsheads, married in this cask. Single malt, originally from bourbon hogshead. Oh, okay, married in this cask. Initial cask was an ex-bourbon hogshead. Final cask was a first fill ex-bourbon barrel. So I guess it moved from one bourbon barrel to another. I love the detail they give on here. It was distilled on October 29th, 2009.
Oh, wow.
From the Highlands. 13 years old. Yeah. This is good stuff. So the last couple of times... You need more water?
No, I was looking for a little droplet.
Oh! We can do a droplet. That's appropriate. We have our Scotch Malt Whiskey Society water dropper.
Ooh.
We'll be using with our Scotch Malt Whiskey Society whiskey. Would you like a droplet?
Yep.
Just one?
Just one.
There you go.
See, this is how we know we're learning. Before, in the very beginning, if you've been with us for this long, we used to start off with like 2 or 3 droplets.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why. That made no sense.
I don't know why either.
And we're like, oh, that changed a lot. But then we're like, you know what? We should do 1 droplet.
Yeah, one at a time. And if
we need more, then we just put another droplet.
Yeah. Ooh, that made the fruitiness come through.
Yeah.
Definitely getting honey now.
Oh, but the vapors for the alcohol, you can really smell now.
Mm-hmm. So when you go to their tasting rooms at the Scotch Malt Whiskey Society, they give you the flight, but then they also give you a water dropper.
Oh.
And so I'm pretty sure that when I tasted this and added water to it, I think I added water to all of them that they gave. Like you sip it and then you add water.
Oh, so that's probably what you enjoyed.
I think that's what I based my purchase on, was adding water.
All the distilleries that we went to here We weren't given water, did we?
No.
Andalusia didn't give us water. I remember that. And Devil's River didn't give us water either.
No, Garrison Brothers didn't.
Wow. Okay.
I mean, I'm sure we could have. Well,
Asked.
they gave us like a glass, like at Devil's River. I remember we could get like a cup of water, and I guess if we wanted to, we could have poured it in there.
But pouring is different than drops.
But to be fair, Devil's River was the only one where we actually tried like high proof stuff.
Yeah.
Because Garrison was what, like 94 proof?
Andalusia was high proof.
Well, it was all 100. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I guess you could add, you could add water to 100 proof. We've added water to 40 proof before. Yeah, but that one little drop really opened up the nose to get like that fruity, the honey.
I can tell it's going to be creamy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's creamy for me on the front end, but then the alcohol hits you in the back.
Oh, that tastes like marshmallows.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, I can see why you like this one a lot.
Mm-hmm.
When you're over there, I think you added the droplets of water, and it kind of completely changed it.
Yeah, I'm gonna add one more drop actually and see what happens. Okay, if anything on the nose, it made the alcohol more prominent, adding the second drop.
That tastes like I like a little bit of an oceany taste there.
Oily and coastal.
Yeah, but like it's like that salt and
yeah, it really lingers. I feel like I've just forgotten all about these two.
We kind of did. I mean, like we didn't touch it.
Mm-mm. This was meant to be something we compare to these, but it's just like ooh.
But I think it's because these were so similar, and this one was just so...
It stood out. It's cast strength. This was 40 and what, like 42 point something? Yeah, that's tame compared to this, even after adding the water. But the peatiness is still more prominent in the 14.
Wow, so this one... It's probably the proof on that one, but these two are so much cooler than this one. This one has a lot of heat with it.
Yeah, like not just alcohol wise, but like temperature wise.
Yeah, like I tried these, and it's all in the same area, and it's hot in here anyway. So
yeah, that 14 was kind of had like a freshness to it. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna try the Spirit of the Bear again. Now, if we really wanted to figure stuff out, we could compare this to the Highland Park cast strength. But maybe we do that in another video, because we still have more duty-free stuff to get through.
I still like the smell for the 14.
Yeah, I think I do prefer the 14 over the Spirit of the Bear. That one, at least on this little taste here, it came through kind of thin. It just still goes to show how situational things are. Because when they let me try this there at the duty-free store, I really liked it. But now comparing it to these three, I think it's my least favorite of these three. We might have to do a review on that Spirit of the Bear.
Like on its own?
Yeah. But I'm going to go ahead and put these away.
Sorry.
Oh, you're good. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It sounds like sorry. Just going to hear like a poof.
Just a All right. More duty free coming up. us some new glass. We're gonna go through a lot of glasses in this stream. Just already accepting that fact.
Well, at least we got the little flight there, so it helps us.
Yeah. Are you gonna have any more of those? If not, I'll pour them into a single glass.
Yeah, that's fine. Are you gonna have more?
No.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
I'm gonna finish this one though, because this is good. All right.
Yeah, the bear is very, very muted compared to everything. Wow.
Mm-hmm. Even the 14. And I don't know if it's... Yeah, because that bear, it was like 41 pounds. It wasn't very expensive for like a single malt scotch. So, yeah. All right. We'll put these back here. And then this can just be our dump glass.
Okay.
All right. Next. This is one that I picked up on the previous trip. Okay, this is gonna fall.
Oh, we did that one before, right?
I don't think we did this one.
We didn't do that one?
We've done Talisker, but I don't think we did this one.
Hmm.
So this is Talisker Surge. I think I picked this one up in 2022.
And Taliskers have the best boxes.
Oh yeah, like check this out. Like that's
like all their boxes.
That's
are
awesome.
Always...
Yeah. And let's see, where is that? Oh yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Just to kind of show the Talisker box. This is the 2023 Diageo special release box, the Wild Explorador. It has an Explorador on it.
And you get the phoenix looking one, right?
Oh, that's lagavulin.
Oh, that was lagavulin?
Yeah. But this one had the jellyfish.
Oh, the jellyfish.
Yeah.
No. Oh, yeah, it is lagavulin.
Yeah, this one has the jellyfish. That was the 2022 special release. But yeah. That didn't go there. That went there. Something like that. Oh. I haven't opened this bottle yet. I just now realized.
Oh. So we never tried it. Okay.
We never tried it. I could have sworn we tried this one.
Unless you got two of them.
Mm-mm. Scotland. All right. Talisker Surge. 2022.
Yep. Ready?
Mm-hmm. I remember trying this at the duty-free store and liking it, but I wonder if this is going to be like the Spirit of the Bear, where like after comparing it to all these others, it's just like, eh.
Well, I don't know. This 2 years ago.
Yeah. And it's Talisker. I tend to like Talisker. Oh yeah, super sandy, beachy, classic Talisker nose right here. Very earthy.
Yeah. I don't know if it's because what we tried before, but it's...
Yes.
It's not like really any like depth to it. You know what I mean? Like you don't... Like it's all at the surface.
Yeah. It's like, I see what you mean. It's like when you smell it, it's not like there's going to be something that like pops up later.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's very earthy, kind of salty, sandy, kind of a lot of what you get with Talisker. There's some kind of sweetness back there.
Yeah,
like
that's what I'm getting.
I don't know what that sweetness is though. I don't think it's honey. Maybe it's a vanilla.
No, it doesn't remind me of vanilla.
I'm gonna switch these two places so that the Talisker is front and center. So, I know this was all supposed to be like a Isla trip recap video.
Yeah.
And we kind of got caught up with the Highland Parks earlier, but so yeah, day 1 we did Lagavulin, Ardbeg, and Lefroy. Day 2 we did Bruichladdich and Killoman.
Did you do tours for those?
So we did a tour for Killoman, and that was probably my favorite tour that we did. We didn't do a tour for Bruichladdich. What we did at Bruichladdich was a warehouse tasting, and that was awesome. Like, that was my favorite experience of the whole thing. Like, we didn't do a tour. They just took us to the warehouse and set us down, and they literally, like, pulled the whiskey from, like, directly from the barrel and put it in our glass.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, so it was single barrel cask strength versions of, like, the Bruichladdich. And then they pulled a Port Charlotte for us, and they pulled an Octomore for us.
Oh.
And it was
like all your favorite ones.
Yeah, basically. So it was the Octomore that they pulled was a 14-year cask strength single barrel Octomore, and Josh doesn't really drink that much. Mm-hmm. So what they do, all the distilleries offer this actually, is what's called driver's drams, where if you're like the designated driver, they'll give you like little jars or little jars to put your whiskey in so that you can try it later. Mm-hmm. So that's what she got. And so we brought that home. So I have that here for us to try.
Oh my
gosh. Not on the stream, but we'll try it in a video.
Oh.
We'll try it in a video.
All
but
right.
yeah, I brought the Bruichladdich warehouse tasting home. So be on the lookout for that video if you want to see it.
So is it a difference from drinking like straight out of a barrel as opposed to?
I don't think so, but it's like, that it hasn't been messed with. It hasn't been filtered in any way. It hasn't been watered down. It's just in its purest form, straight out of the barrel. Wow. And it was so good. Like, they were all so good, but that Octomore, it was so good. So anyway, like I said, I brought that home for us to try. I haven't even tasted this one yet.
Yeah, I know. I've just been smelling it.
Like you said, everything is at the surface, but what I'm getting at the surface actually smells pretty good.
Yeah. Well, since we just opened it, so now as it settled in a little bit, I can start like smelling that depth to it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, is that where we're getting like the neck pour from it? Probably. If you're just tuning in, don't forget to hit that like button. Yep. Whether you're tuning in during the stream or on the replay, hit that like button because that's always nice.
Yeah. We may not show it on camera, but we do get excited when we see it.
Yeah. When we see the little like number go up, it's like, whoa! So I did taste this, and on the taste, it was kind of, like you said, sort of surface level. There's not much going on the finish with this one. At least not on that first taste.
This one. 45.8. It was 46.
Alrighty. But it tastes good. It has that peatiness, very earthy. I think earthy is really the main profile for this one. More so than, I would say more earthy than smoky, actually.
Mm-hmm. Now, I know it's called Surge, right? Yeah, Surge. It's it doesn't really smell, or the taste and smell of it. It's not really like a sandy type of surge, but more like land, like an island type of surge.
Yeah.
Like the water's hitting like soil or sand is soil, but yeah.
Well, Talisker is made by the sea. Made by the sea. So, could be. I want to give this one more shot, and then we'll read the notes from the box. There's such a big delay.
Well, hopefully there's not a delay like us talking. Like our lips are moving, but no words.
No, I don't think so. I think the delay is like we say something, and then it shows up on the camera like later, a lot of time later. Yeah,
like 10 seconds,
something like that. Yeah. Yeah, it has a really good taste, but the finish goes away really fast, which is crazy. So I guess you would say it's not very oily. I don't think this would be the oily. Well, it is coastal, but it's not oily. I'm trying to think of like the SMWS flavor profiles. Maybe it would fall under the lightly peated one.
No, I think it's more oily than peated.
You think so?
Yeah.
I'm just not getting it to linger that much.
Because if you look at the heaviness of it, the thickness of it, I think you'll get that oiliness that it's talking about.
Maybe. It is really thick, like on the palate. But I just feel like once you swallow it, it goes away. Mm. Right. We don't have that much time left, and we still have like 3 more bottles to get through. It says here, flashes of surging spice, rich honeyed berries. Did you get berries?
I did not get berries. I still don't get berries.
There was a sweetness there, which I attributed more to a vanilla sweetness, but I don't know, maybe it was honey. I don't get the berries. I get like a tartness that you might get from like a blueberry, but I don't really get the flavor of berries.
I get no, that's more bitterness. Yeah, that's more bitter. I would say like a skin of a grape, but it's more bitter.
Well, that's pretty bitter. A light ignites the darkest of storms, illuminating the turbulent seas of sky. Surging spice and rich honeyed berries electrify the palate. Exhilarating lightning envelops the senses. Made by the sea, all that good stuff. Within this rich, spicy whiskey. It is spicy.
Yeah.
I think it is very spicy. But, like you said, I feel like it's all surface. Yeah, I don't really get too much more out of that. But we may have to come back to this one. Yep. It might just be after trying that cast strength SMWS.
You kind of like dulled our senses a little bit.
It might have. Maybe we should have saved the Highland Park for last. But, oh well. Like I said, we have at least 3 more to try. So we might go over on this stream a little bit.
Oh, that's okay. It's a big stream.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you just got back.
Yeah.
On long hiatus.
Yeah. All right.
This guy went on trips. I got bored. So I read
He started reading. Yeah. How many books did you read? Like a lot of books.
Yeah. Actually, I listened to all of them, but that's fine.
Same thing.
Still same thing. Oh. Yeah, I listened to like 5 books while he was away.
Yeah.
Maybe 6. Hold on. 1, 2. Well, you can get the other one while I count the books. So let's see how many I listened to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
That's already a lot.
11, 12. I listened to 12 books while he was away. It's been like a month since we saw each other.
Yeah. All right. Next one we're going to try, we're finally getting into Islay,
Okay.
is Ardbeg Smoke Trails.
Ardbeg.
And this is batch number 1. They came out with the batch number 2, which I didn't pick up, but this is batch number 1.
Why not?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. If you're done with that one, you can pour it in there, or you can drink it. It's up to you.
No, you made my decision. It's fine.
Up to I said it's up to you.
No, you made my decision. It's fine.
Okay.
Right, I'll put this back here.
Yeah. We have all these glasses back here. Usually we take these glasses out to like the outer room, but since we're live streaming, I feel like it's weird if I just get up and leave. So. Yeah. Ardbeg.
So while we're pouring this, how was your third day?
Oh, I haven't even finished the second day.
Oh, there's more to the second day?
Yeah. So we went to Bruichladdich, and I told you about the warehouse tasting.
Yeah.
But then after Bruichladdich, we went to Killoman.
Which was your favorite
tour? That was my favorite tour, yeah. So, I really like Killoman. So they did kind of like what they did at Ardbeg. They did the whole roving tour, where they pour you different options as you go on the tour.
Like, what do you mean different options?
Well, like they pour you different whiskeys as you like go. So at the very beginning, they poured us a whiskey, and then like partway in, they poured us another whiskey.
Oh, okay.
So instead of having the tasting at the end, they did it kind of together. But
yeah.
I feel like they did a little bit better job than Ardbeg of actually letting us sort of like taste it and telling us like what it was all about and all of that. So, yeah. Oh, we got Alpha Crown. Batch 2 is red wine cask and wine and peat. Always hit or miss. Mostly miss. Are you talking about Ardbeg Smoke Trails? Yeah, I think that's why I didn't get it, just because I wasn't really sure how I felt about this one. I liked it in the moment when I tried it at the place, but as you just saw, this is the first time we're actually opening the bottle since I bought it.
But this one was batch 1, right?
Yeah, this is batch 1. But let's try it. Interesting thing about batch 2 is they actually sold it at the Ardbeg distillery as well as the duty-free store, which I thought was interesting. I didn't know that they could sell travel exclusives at the distillery, but I guess it makes sense.
Oh, because travelers can go there too, I guess.
Yeah, but I think like the travel exclusive is supposed to be like if you're traveling like to another country.
Yeah, from point A to point B.
But since it's Ardbeg's whiskey, I guess they can do what they want with it. Yeah.
Who's going to tell them no, right?
Right. It's not like they're in Texas.
we're being told no all the time.
Mm-hmm.
It's a weird sound of cheers.
Yeah, it was very loud. All right, so you definitely get the smokiness here.
Yeah.
I'm also getting a chocolate.
I am too. Okay, so I know what's in my mind, but what chocolate are you getting?
Oh, okay, you're getting specific here. All right, let me figure this out here. It's like a
Yeah,
it's like a chocolate and caramel, but it's not a Milky Way bar. It's like chocolate. It's like a, if you've ever had like one of those chocolates that has like the caramel filling, that's what this smells like. But they threw it on a barbecue. What are you getting?
A Snickers bar.
See, I don't like Snickers.
I'm getting those like those peanuts.
Oh, peanuts? Oh, it is kind of nutty. Yeah. Wait, does Snickers have caramel?
Do they?
I don't know. I'm asking. I just asked you.
Oh. I think so. I actually think so. I don't really like peanuts.
I know Snickers has a lot going on. And I don't know. I need to go back to a Snickers bar because I used to be that kind of person that if it had nuts, I didn't like it.
Really?
But lately, I've gotten a little bit more lenient with that sort of stuff. So
well,
maybe
you like stuff that I didn't think you liked before, and you're like, yeah, I tried this and I liked it. And I was like, oh, okay.
maybe I need like what?
Huh?
Like what?
I don't know.
Maybe I need to try a Snickers bar again. Okay, so I was watching a video before we went to the UK. Do you know who Paul Hollywood is?
Paul Hollywood?
Yeah. No. Okay. So there's a show called The Great British Bake Off. It's a baking show. It's a British baking show, and he's one of the judges. Well, him and Prue Leith were trying American snacks. This was a YouTube video, and they tried a Snickers bar, and they were like, "Oh, it was an American Snickers bar," and like, "Oh, the Snickers bars in the UK are so much better than the ones in the United States." And so we were over there in the United States, and my wife was like, "Hey, there's a Snickers bar. Do you want to try it?" And I was like, "Well, no, I don't really like Snickers." But now I kind of wish I had tried it. Because if that's what this smells like, then... But it does smell very sweet. There's like a sweetness to this.
I got the chocolateness to it. I got the sweetness. I got like peanuts.
Now, I don't know if it's just because I know this was a sherry finish, but there's a little bit of bitterness there too. Like a little bit of red wine in the back.
Which kind of threw me off with dark chocolate.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's dark chocolate.
No, I think it's a milk chocolate. I was getting the caramel too. Well, he's talking about batch 2 is a red wine cask.
Yeah,
this is batch 1.
Yeah, that's why I was saying like, oh, but this is batch 1 right
here. Yeah, but I believe this is a sherry cask. Yeah, Manzanilla sherry cask from Spain is what this was finished in. We zigged and zagged all over the world until we found the perfect Manzanilla sherry casks for this Ardbeg Traveler exclusive. Follow that smoke trail. They zigged and zagged all over the world and ended up in Spain, which is like right south of them. Oh, listen to this. Salty sea spray, nuttiness.
Yes.
And saddle soap. So you got that nuttiness.
I promise I don't look at them. we kind of just, we make sure we don't look at them.
Yeah. I don't know what saddle soap tastes like, though.
Saddle soap.
I've heard of saddle soap, but I don't know what it tastes like.
Is that supposed to be like a leathery type of smell? No, because it wouldn't be the same saddle as here.
Well, maybe it is. I don't know. If it is leathery, though, I totally get that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do get the saltiness quite a bit.
Mm-hmm. It's very light on the palate.
I think, like, most of my reviews for Ardbeg are probably, like, mid to lower in my ratings.
Yeah.
But this is actually pretty good.
Yeah. The thing that with this, and it, I would also say with the other peated whiskeys that we've tried, is that the peat is not the dominant flavor, which I appreciate. I love peat. I love that smoky whiskey. That's probably my favorite type of whiskey is a peated whiskey. But I especially love it when the peat isn't taking over everything else. Yeah. Manzanilla is dry sherry and its characters are bright, nutty, and salty. So yeah, definitely nutty and salty.
Wait, what's Manzanilla?
That's the type of sherry.
Oh.
So it was finished in a Manzanilla sherry cask.
Is that like a type of wine?
Yeah, sherry. It's a type of wine.
Oh, okay.
It's similar with Fino. I don't know what Fino is. I mean, I'm assuming it's another type of sherry, but we're gonna have to do a stream or an episode or something where we just explore the different types of sherry. because we've had a lot of sherry finished whiskeys.
Also, sherry's not just like just wine. It's multiple types of.
Well, yeah, it is wine, but there's different types of sherry.
Oh.
So you've got I think a lot of the bigger ones are going to be the Pedro Jimenez and the Oloroso, and I've also heard of Madeira.
Oh.
This is the first time I've heard of Manzanilla, but I don't know. It'll be fun to explore the different types of sherry.
Oh yeah, that'll be new for me.
Yeah, it'll be new for me too, because I don't think I've ever had sherry just by itself.
It's I used to be a big wine connoisseur, and then it kind of shifted.
Yeah, but never sherry though. It was always like the Cabernets, Merlots, Malbecs, that sort of stuff. Like the kind of like the heavy red wines.
Oh, so that's different. So sherry is its own. Oh, okay.
I mean, yeah, it's its own type of wine. You know, and thinking about that now, maybe I would have liked the batch number 2 of the Smoke Trail since it was a red wine cask, because we've had that Starward whiskey that was a Cabernet finish. I really liked it, so I don't know. We might have to try that, but anyway, before we finish the Ardbeg, I'd like to bust out another Islay travel exclusive.
Okay.
So this one I purchased, and this is also a sherry finish, which is nice.
Oh, okay. So that kind of goes through that.
So this one I actually purchased on this last trip I took. This is Laphroaig Pedro Jimenez sherry cask.
Oh, so there's going to be a different sherry cask than this one.
Yeah, a different type of sherry.
Mm-hmm. See, I'm learning. It's been like 5 years we've been doing this, and I'm learning.
Well, I don't think we've ever really talked a lot about the different types of sherry. Now this one I have no idea how it's going to taste. This is one that I had been kind of eyeing for a while. The last few times that we went to the duty-free store, and I just decided, you know what, this time I'm going to pull the trigger on it. Especially because I really liked the Laphroaig distillery experience when I went, even though I didn't do like a tour or anything.
Oh, you didn't do any like
I did a tasting, but I didn't do a tour. And I kind of wish I had.
So over there, are you allowed to take pictures and video?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I know here they're a little bit more stricter. I don't know.
Yeah, well, at Garrison Brothers they were.
Yeah.
And at I will say at Kilolman they asked us to like. They said don't like take a video of the whole tour, but they said like if you want to take little tiny snippets and pictures, that's fine.
Okay. Can you do like 100 different snippets? I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I hope so, because that's what I did.
It's like 10 seconds, and then wait 1 second and do another 10 seconds.
Right. So Pedro Jimenez is sweet sherry, like syrup texture, Alpha Crown says.
Oh, wow.
So let's see if we can find a difference. It's already darker.
Oh, much darker. Wow.
Yeah. All right, so this is Laphroaig, Pedro Jimenez, triple matured, 48% ABV.
So that's what PX is for?
Pedro Jimenez, yep.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that is pretty. That is a nice color.
That's like a... Well, actually, I was going to say that's like a bourbon dark, but no, it's reddish.
Mm-hmm. I guess from the sherry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of like, what's that one sherry cask bourbon I gave me before? I can't remember.
We've had was it a bourbon? A sherry cask bourbon?
Sherry cask something that you gave me, and I liked it.
I remember I gave you a Tempranillo, or not Tempranillo. Well, yeah, it was a Lagavulin Tempranillo cask, but that's like a red wine. It's like a medium-bodied red wine.
Oh, that one was pretty more reddish than amber.
Was it? I don't remember what the color that one was. I'll have to go back to that video and look. But just set your glass down. And I don't know if it comes across on the camera as much as it does here, but the color of the two outside glasses compared to the two inside glasses is crazy.
Yeah.
It's so much darker.
I don't know if you can see it on the camera, because I know like it's the camera, but it's
Hold it up to the camera here. Yeah, I think it's coming through pretty good on the camera.
It's not amber color. It's more of a reddish color.
Yeah.
So this is like a red wine, and this one would be a white wine. That's basically what it looks like.
Yeah, I mean that's not what it is, but that is what it looks like. The color difference is crazy.
Clink.
Oh yeah, clink.
Very soft.
Which is surprising for it being 48%. I mean, it's not that high, but it's higher than the other ones we've been trying. What was this Ardbeg Smoke Trails? 46. Yeah. Northwest Bourbon. I saw, I hit the like. That's what I like to see. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Yeah, this has a much different nose. It's the peat is not as prominent in this one as it was in the Smoke Trails, which is saying something because the peat hasn't been very prominent in any of these really.
No.
But especially in this one, it's not.
Like, I'm surprised I guess your senses are better than mine, because I don't smell peat at all.
I really don't. I just know it's there because it's Lefroy.
Oh. It's a very soothing smell.
It is. It smells really nice. It's I don't know how to describe it.
So it's not sweet, although everything has to be sweet, but it's not sweet.
It doesn't have to be sweet. It's like
it's not sharp.
It's very unique.
It's very refreshing.
Yeah.
So like the best way I can describe this one, like in my mind.
Since when is Lefroy refreshing?
Like in my mind. So like let's say it's like a cooler spring day,
mm-hmm.
and you like just want to open your doors a little bit or open your window.
Yeah.
And that freshness that comes in.
Yeah.
That's what I'm smelling. And that's just consistent all the way through.
Yeah. Okay, I got barbecue sauce on that smell. Like barbecue sauce. But you're right. It's like it's very refreshing. Like you open the door, you're getting like that fresh air coming in. Ooh, someone down the street's barbecuing. Like a little bit of that coming in too. Yeah. Yeah, but that last whiff was it was pure barbecue sauce. That was awesome. And again, both of these have been the neck pour, so maybe we do need to come back to these and
just let it settle a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm getting that barbecue sauce type of smell now.
Mm-hmm. Again, super delicate on the palate. I'm definitely going to have to take a second sip on that. But it's super delicate. It has kind of a cardboardy sort of finish, I think. This might be my favorite one, though, so far of the travel exclusives that we've tried. The Highland Park SMWS is definitely my favorite, but of the duty free ones, I think this is up there. Ooh, the sherry, the wine is coming in now. Like it comes in late on the finish.
Okay, so see, mine came very forefront.
Yeah?
Yeah. Like as soon as it I knew it was a sherry cask like right away.
Yeah.
Or I can't say sherry cask. It's a wine cask.
Pedro Jimenez and Oloroso are aged by oxidation, so it got tawny color. Aged by oxidation. That's interesting.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
But we're definitely gonna have to do like a sherry exploration video, because this is super interesting. Because I think we've gotten to the point where we can identify like, oh, this was a sherry cask finish and this isn't. But now that there's different types of sherry that we may or may not be able to identify.
So is aged by oxidation like
was it exposed to the air? I'm not sure what that would mean.
Wouldn't that mean like you have to be more outdoorsy? Like it can't be like in a tight warehouse, right? It has to be.
I'm not sure what that means.
Oh.
We're learning, guys. We are learning. We've been doing this for what, 4 years?
Yeah.
This is our 4th year.
And I never heard that.
Yeah. But yeah, we're learning. That's
so thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Now, to our credit, I feel like when we started this channel, or when we started doing whiskey reviews, we were more about the bourbons and American whiskey. We did scotches every now and then. But I think last year and probably this year has been more into the scotches.
We've been just...
Yeah, we've kind of transitioned into the scotches here in the more recent times. So
especially with his trips that he's been going on to, and him like showing me everything.
Yeah, I feel like I buy more scotch now than any other type of whiskey. I'll buy a bourbon or an American whiskey every now and then, but it's mostly scotch. Sorry, Irish whiskey.
Well, you've been to Ireland once or twice?
Mm-mm.
You never been to Ireland? I thought you've been to Ireland just because of what's it called?
A layover?
A layover, yeah.
No, I've never been to Ireland.
See, you gotta go to Ireland.
Never been to Ireland. I'd love to go to Ireland. Yeah, this one feels a little bit heavier than the others. It lingers a little bit more. The wine impact is there more than this one. And that bitterness that I'm used to getting from sherry cask finishes is there.
Yeah.
Ooh, this is super interesting. I'm
this
glad I bought this one.
A lot of times with a sherry cask, for me, I get a lot of dryness to it, but I don't get that much with this one.
No.
Like, I can tell it's there, but it's not like a dominant factor for me.
Yeah. No, I see what you're saying.
But this one I can drink all day. I do like this one.
This one is super good. And honestly, I feel like with Lafroig, this is what I've noticed about me and Lafroig, is that I'll try it and it's either like, oh my god, this is amazing, or I don't, yeah. It's either like, it's like one end of the spectrum or the other for me when it comes to Lafroig. Like the Select and the 10-year, I didn't really care for. But the Lafroig Lore, the quarter cask, and now this, I really like those. Like a lot. So.
And I think for me, Lafroig is always the bottom on the list. Always.
I think that was one of your lowest rated whiskeys last year, was the Lafroig 10. Yeah.
Even this year, because we did a couple of them, or 3.
Yeah, we haven't done any this year. We've done a lot of lagavulin this year.
Oh, we did? Oh,
yeah.
I thought I did a couple. Anyways, but yeah, this one would probably, if we did it blind, this would be definitely on the top.
It says Fino Manzanilla are biologically aged wine, are covered by layer of fluoride cap and prevents contact with air. Oh, okay. Prevents contact with air. So Fino and Manzanilla don't have contact with air. So I guess Pedro Jimenez and Oloroso do, which would make sense when you say
it's oxidation.
Oxidation, yeah. All right, we've got one more to try.
That's so interesting.
We do, right?
I like to see that process. I'm surprised. Yeah.
Yeah, that would be interesting to see. We don't get that so much here because of all the bourbon, and it has to be just a new barrel.
Yeah. And in all the distilleries I've been to, I've only been a few of them. They're all just in an open door warehouse.
Yeah. Yeah, that smoke trails. The I know I was saying the peat wasn't very like prominent in any of these, but of all the whiskeys we've tried so far today, I think that ardbeg smoke trails is the one where the peat is the most prominent. And I'm not saying that like it's like overwhelming the whiskey. It's just that's just where it's the most prominent.
And I noticed a lot more because of this one.
Yeah, I think so. That Lefroy Pedro Jimenez, I don't know what it is about that one because it's not super like heavy or bold,
but it's not muted.
No, it's
and the senses are there, which
it's super unique. It was hard to describe it. Like that was just super good. All right, we've got one more to try. If you want to. And the reason I say if you want to is because
it's like 10 of them. I'm just kidding.
No. I know you're a fan of the lagavulin. So this bottle is actually for you.
What?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So that's why I say it's up to you, because if you want to try it, we can. But if you just want to like take it home and
oh no, we're trying right now.
Okay, we'll try it right now. Let me get some Glencairns or something to try it out of, because we're totally.
Oh my gosh, we're out of
Glencairns.
I don't think that ever happened.
No, it hasn't. Because we've tried a lot of different whiskeys on this one. We'll use the Copitas for this one.
Smooth, intense, smoky, warming.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I read the box. Even though I normally don't read the box, I read the box this time before even opening it.
Yeah, we ran out of Glencairns.
That's okay. Oh my gosh.
Let me get this out of the way, because these don't fit in the little flight thing. Yeah. All right, that's good.
Oh my gosh.
We'll go for it.
Was this a pricey bottle?
It was a duty-free traveler exclusive bottle.
Does that mean pricey?
It was a duty-free traveler exclusive bottle. It wasn't the cheapest bottle I bought on the trip.
Okay.
But it wasn't the most expensive either.
Okay, so that makes me feel better.
Okay.
You're like, that one we'll try in the video.
I'm curious about this one. No, because just when we've had like the peated whiskeys before, I know that you tend to enjoy the lagavulin more than the others. Or at least the Islay whiskeys. Alright, so...
Poured yours
oh
first.
my god, that's a lot. Wait.
Well, I took yours. You're gonna take yours.
Oh, okay, I can like keep this?
Yeah, I'm taking mine home.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
No, that makes sense, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright. So we talked about the Coloma distillery. They did the...
like, if you want more, go ahead.
They did the tour, kind of like Ardbeg did, where we tried the whiskeys as we went. The thing that was neat about the Coloma distillery was that they had a malting floor. So it's where they malt the barley, like in a big warehouse, just on the floor. And whenever we do the recap video, I'll show that. And I'll probably post like 3 videos about the Islay trip. But yeah, that was really neat to see, was the malting floor at Killoman. And another thing that they did was that the other distilleries did not do was they let us try their distillery exclusive on the tour. So I actually bought a bottle of that, and we'll try that here on the channel soon. But I think of the actual tours we did, Coloman was my favorite, and it was really cool. And then the last day, our ferry didn't leave till like 2 p.m. So that morning, we hit up all the distilleries that we didn't hit up before. So we went up to the east coast of Scotland, and we hit up Bunnahabhain, Ardnahoe, and Colilla.
Wait, so 3 distilleries and from morning till 2?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So we went to Bunnahabhain, and we tried a couple of ones there. We tried the Tochikaga. And once you see how it's spelled, you're going to be like, dude, you're saying it wrong. But I think it's... I'm trying to remember how she said it. Tochikaga. Something like that. But that's like their one peated expression that they have. And then we tried the Bunnahabhain 18 year, which was amazing. It's not peated, but that bottle's like $300, so I don't think I'll ever buy one.
Oh my god. I thought you were going to say like, yeah, so I got it.
No. No, it was like $300. I did get a little tiny sample of it, so we can try it.
So you brought... Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I got a little tiny sample of it.
I'm about to be the weirdly rich person.
But then we went to Ardnahoe, which is the newest distillery on Islay, and they're so new that they released their first ever whiskey the week before we got there.
What?
Yeah. So I got to try that.
Was that good?
It was all right.
Okay. You think they're going to be, like, as soon as they get their kinks sorted out, they could be big?
Yeah, I hope so. It was a 5-year-old whiskey. So it wasn't...
so that's really new.
Yeah, they're very new. So it was their first ever whiskey that they ever released that they distilled there themselves.
Especially with 5-year and...
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's... because most of the time, 10 years is the base, right?
Yeah, a lot of times. So 5 years is very young for a Scotch. The minimum age is 3 years, but they did 5, and it was good. They wanted, or they were. I feel like I worded it wrong. It was $70 a bottle, for a bottle like this size.
Oh, that's very inexpensive too.
And yeah, and I was just like, you know what? For a whiskey that for me was just okay, and I'm having to come home with all this, like have luggage space and all that. It just wasn't worth it to buy it. Mm. So I don't know. Maybe if they start selling it here, I'll buy it. But it was nice to be able to try it. And then we went to Colilla, and that was where I didn't try it. So those 3 distilleries, Bunnahabhain, Ardnahoe, and Colilla, are all kind of right next to each other on the east coast. Colilla was very fancy. It was the fanciest distillery,
really,
of all of them. Because they are part of the Johnny Walker blend, they had a lot of the Johnny Walkers there, and they sold a lot of the other whiskeys that go into the Johnny Walker blend. So they had a lot there other than just Colilla. And then we went to Bowmore, which is kind of in... Most of the distilleries on Islay are kind of like clumped together, but Bowmore is sort of by itself in the town of Bowmore. So we went there, and when you go in, even if you're not doing the tour or anything, they just give you a complimentary dram of the Bowmore 12-year.
Oh, okay.
Which, like, that was super cool. Because they gave us that, and I was like, oh, okay, like, how much is this? Like, oh, no, it's complimentary. Well, that's cool. And then for £4, I went ahead and bought a dram of the Bowmore 15-year.
£4?
Yeah, £4. And that was really good. So I was like, wow, okay. So I kind of sat there for a little bit and just had that. And then that was basically the end of the trip.
Wow. That last day was awesome.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, and what we tried at Bunnahabhain, the Totikada and the 18-year were also both complimentary.
Really?
Yeah, because I tried to pay for it. Because I tried that one, and then I tried the 18-year, and I was like, okay, how much do I owe you? And they were like, oh, that's a sample. Like, don't worry about it. Like, really? Like, yeah, that's just a sample.
It's a big sample.
Right? So, what does it say? You're only able to experience capability Kolila by indie bottler? Capability Kolila by... Oh, like an independent bottler? What a shame. Well, I guess there just wasn't anything at Kolila. Like, they offered drams there. There just wasn't anything that I like really wanted to try or was curious about. And I was driving that day too. So
you were driving? So you're driving like all those for...
Yeah, so I was having to be like, okay, what do I want to try? What do I not want to try?
I see.
Yeah, so
that makes more sense.
That was part of the reason I didn't try anything at Kolila, just because, yeah.
Anyway. You had to like pick and choose to make sure that's...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, this is a lot. The Lagavulin 10-year traveler exclusive.
It's the last one, so you can go all out on it.
Yeah. All right. Cheers.
Like how sensitive cheer.
I feel like these glasses are a little bit more delicate than the Glencairns.
Yeah.
No, but they had other, like, they had the Kolila 12 there, which I had tried before, and then they had other Kolilas as well. But they were all very expensive. If you were going to have a Kolila that wasn't like in the Johnny Walker blend or something else. And I think that was part of what kind of played into my reason for not wanting to try anything there, just because of how expensive it was. Especially Bemore, where I could try the 15-year for $12 or 12. Why did I say $12? Where I could try the 15-year for £4. I mean, it just didn't make sense. And then Bunnahabhain and Ardnaho, where I got to try those for free. I don't know.
So the other ones are that pricey?
Yeah, Kolila was pricey.
Hmm.
But like as you walk to the gift shop, there's so many things that say Kolila, the Isla home of Johnny Walker, and it has like the Johnny Walker, like a statue of that Johnny Walker, like symbol Walker guy. So I think they really sort of rely on that Johnny Walker branding to attract people to that distillery.
Oh, okay. Well, then that'd be... Well, that Johnny Walker is only for... Is that mostly popular here in the U.S.?
Yeah, it's pretty popular.
It's popular everywhere?
Oh, yeah.
Really? Oh.
Yeah. But we have the Kolila 12 years, so I don't know, maybe we revisit that one, because that was one of the first scotches we tried on the channel. So it might be time to revisit, but I just remember thinking the Kolila 12 year was just all right. And the prices they were charging to try the others for me just wasn't worth it. So
since you rented a car there, is that a lot cheaper than just having someone like getting a taxi or something?
I don't know, because I know there was a bus that you could take from Glasgow to the ferry terminal where you catch the ferry to go over, but I mean, I don't know how much that bus costs, and I just like having the ability to
leave when you want and stay how long you want.
Yeah. And I was able to get a discount through my job.
Really?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So the rental car wasn't near as expensive. Like if you go online and like rent through just like the rental car company itself, or like Expedia or one of those, like it was so much cheaper than that.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I definitely would do that.
Yeah.
Save every buck you can.
And Indy Kolila is day and night. I've heard that about Kolila. Like if you can get an independent bottling of it, like at Scotch Malt Whiskey Society, where were we that someone had said, like, if you can get an independent bottling of Kolila, it's like amazing. Was it Scotch Malt Whiskey Society? Oh, you know what? We tried a Caol Ila at the Scotch Malt Whiskey Society. So when we... No, not that one. Where is it? This one. So this bottle is a Highland Park, but when we went to the Scotch Malt Whiskey Society in Edinburgh, one of the ones that they gave us in the flight was actually a Caol Ila, and it was really good. I didn't buy it just because I did like this one better, and because trying to fit stuff in luggage and stuff. But yeah, it was very good, the one we got to try at the Scotch Malt Whiskey Society. I'm not sure. I'm trying to remember how old that one was. I don't know. I'll talk about it in the video. But yeah. This one has a little bit sharper. I recently picked up a bottle of Caol Ila 2010, bottled by James Eady. James Eady. It's same price with Caol Ila 12, but it is cask strength, and its taste more than age stated. Oh. So, yeah. That might be something to look into, is trying to find those, like, single barrel independent bottler Caol Ilas. Because I've heard a lot of good things about Caol Ila, but it's just whatever I've tried hasn't been
what you thought
so great. Yeah. This though, the peat comes through.
It does.
It's perfumey. Licorice?
I'm getting that licorice. A little bit sharper.
Yeah, it does smell sharper than the others.
It's only 43.
Really?
Mm-hmm. It might be the Copita, but not 100% sure.
I don't think the Copita and the Glencairn have too much of a difference. We recently released a video where we tried different glasses, and the Copita and the Glencairn were both featured in that. So check that out if you want, if you haven't already. That video actually did pretty well, comparable to some of our other videos.
Really? Oh,
yeah.
Yay.
It's kind of citrusy.
It is, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. There's a citrusy component to this one. I'm going to taste it.
Go ahead. I'm getting like a soda type of smell for it.
Ooh.
Like a root beer.
Yeah, I can see that. All right.
Okay. So I'm about to try it. So
All right.
We can compare.
I want to see if you think the same thing I think.
Okay. Smoky.
Yeah.
But very sweet.
Yeah, it's sweet. I thought it was kind of thin. And it might just be because it's a relatively low proof.
Yeah, I think so. But you're right. It dissipates pretty fast.
Yeah. There's not much left on the finish. Kind of, you know what? Kind of like a bready sort of thing on the finish, maybe. Like a wheat bread.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Hmm. We've tasted through a lot of whiskeys tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Started with the Bushmills, and then we did the Highland Park 14 and the Spirit of the Bear. And then we did the Scotch Malt Whiskey Society bottling from Highland Park.
Then we did the ardbeg.
Yeah, the Ardbeg.
The Lefroy.
The Talisker.
I think we did the Lefroy next, didn't we?
No, we did the Talisker after the Highland Park.
Oh.
So that's 5, and then Ardbeg and Lefroy gets 8. No, 7, and then that's 8. The Lagavulin. Ooh, that's a lot.
Especially this being the last one.
Yeah.
So we'll have to revisit this one.
Yeah, we will. I saved this one for last on purpose.
Yep.
And the SMWS Highland Park was kind of like a spur of the moment thing. For me, the memory point of Lagavulin's peat is ginseng note. Some bittersweet from plant's root. Ginseng. That's interesting. I think the only ginseng I'm familiar with is like with tea. Which one was it? Was it the Talisker that we said? Or no, it was the Highland Parks, the 14 and the Spirit of the Bear that we said kind of
spicy.
Had a tea sort of thing going on. I could see that.
I can see this ginseng on it too.
Mm-hmm. It's sweet. Yeah.
Like I'm surprised, like with my background, I didn't get the ginseng. Maybe that's where I'm getting like the sharpness to it.
From
the ginseng.
Hmm. That was super good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like that one.
I do too.
I was like, man, I hope that's good. I hope I didn't get Gio a bad bottle.
Bad bottle.
Right.
Well, no, because Lagavulin, I don't think you gave me a bad bottle of Lagavulin before.
No, I don't think we've had a Lagavulin yet that we didn't like.
Yeah.
Like that either of us didn't like. Because I know that we've had Lefroy that we didn't like, and I think even Ardbeg.
And then Bruichladdich was just always a hit and miss with me.
Yeah. But I think Lagavulin has always been kind of consistent for you.
Mm-hmm.
That's why when I saw this at the duty free, I was like, oh, that's for Gio. So, yeah. Good sturf. Good sturf.
The Devil's River. I still haven't finished it.
Mm.
Yep.
Well, now you've got this one to compete with it.
Yep. Not because I didn't like it. Usually I try to do my best to.
Like savor it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Do you have a lot of it left? Like over half or less than half?
I think half.
Oh, okay. Do you still have that anisec?
Yep.
Okay.
That one I think I have half.
Oh, okay.
Just because that was a pricey bottle.
Mm-hmm.
Because a lot of times with so he gave me a lot of, well, not a lot. He gave me about 3 whiskey bottles so far, right? 4?
Something like that.
Yeah.
I think 4.
4. So I'm usually I down them real quick. But recently I try to savor what he gives me.
in my opinion, Lagavulin 16 is still the best in the core range. The 8-year is the produce of cut cost, in my opinion. Yeah, we reviewed the Lagavulin 16, and I think
like that one.
Yeah, that one was really good. I think of the ones we did that one recently, actually, and I think that one was number 1 so far on my like top of the year, because we rate the whiskeys. We give them a rating from 1 to 10. And I think the Lagavulin 16 is my number 1 so far. It wasn't your number 1, but it was like in your top 5 at least.
Yeah, all my Lagavulins are always in the top 5.
Yeah.
Or, right? Always.
Yeah, I think so. Because we did the Ink of Legends too, and that one was in both our top 5s. And then our last live stream, which was an Islay whiskey tasting, we tried the Lagavulin 8-year, the Lefroy quarter cask, Ardbeg Ugadal, I'm trying to remember which ones it was, Port Charlotte 10-year, and Killoman Seneg. And I think we both ranked the Lagavulin 8-year as our favorite out of all of those.
Yeah, and I think Port Charlotte surprised you, right? That was on your last?
Port Charlotte was my last.
And that was like my second to last, I think.
Yeah. It was totally... I was shocked by that. The Port Charlotte was last.
What's crazy is...
Because I hyped that up so much.
Yeah, we set that a video beforehand, right? Before we did that one, the live one?
Yeah, we tried that in a video beforehand.
Yeah, and then that was like at the top of the list.
Yeah. I think it's still in my top 5, but the fact that one ranked so low in the blind tasting was kind of crazy. Oh, look. Kyle's No One Fan Club. It's a blast watching you guys. Cheers. Thank you so much. You. Yeah. But I think we learn a lot in blind tastings, and we didn't do any of these blind. But I think in blind tastings is where you really learn like what you actually like versus what you think you like.
Yeah.
So,
I think but what really changed my mind with Lagavulin, I think the first one I tried was the Nick Offerman Guinness Cask, right?
Mm-hmm.
That was the first one, and that completely just blew my mind.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that one was really good. And then even he came out with the charred oak cask finish,
and that one I did not like. Right? Was it the one I didn't like?
I think you liked it. You just didn't like it as much.
There was one Lagavulin that was like pretty low on my rating.
Which one was that? Maybe it was that one. I don't know. But he's just recently come out with the Caribbean rum cask finish.
Oh yeah, you told me about that one.
So,
did you get that one?
Not yet.
Oh, okay.
But I plan to. They have it here.
They do?
Yeah, I just need to actually go to the store and get it.
Oh, okay.
So
like they're like holding it for you or something?
Well, they're not holding it for me, but they have it at the store.
You're like, oh yeah, Matt will definitely get this. I'm gonna put it on the side for him.
Yeah, but no, hopefully I'll pick it up sometime this week and then we can try it. Maybe next time we record. Next week. So, just for a little insight into how we do things.
Yep. Okay.
We get together every Monday and record. So like this Monday we're just doing the live stream, but then next Monday we'll probably record like 4, maybe 5 whiskey reviews.
Yeah.
Depending on how much we drink through the first 4. It might just be 4, but if after 4 we're like, you know what, we still feel all right, then we may do one more. And that's usually how it works.
That's why you see us like wearing the same clothing.
Yeah.
For like 5 videos.
Yeah.
With me, I only have like 2 sets of clothing, so you'll see me with the same clothing for like 6 months out of the year.
Yeah, I haven't worn this shirt in a long time.
I was surprised you weren't wearing any of her whiskey clothing.
Yeah, no, because I have like shirts that I've bought like at the various distilleries that we visit. But I was like, you know what? Today I'm going Rush because it's Rush.
Mm-hmm.
So, so which has been your favorite of the ones we've tried tonight? We have that one, and then also the Lefroy, and then the Bushmills, which was the first one we tried, and then the Talisker Surge and the Highland Parks. and this one as well. Although I don't know if we can even count this one because this isn't a duty free.
So we're not counting that one?
Well, no, you can count it.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to go back and watch the Offerman review. Yeah, we've reviewed the Guinness cask and the charred oak cask. So yeah, watch both of those, and then here soon, hopefully, we'll review the rum cask.
Yeah. The Guinness cask is the one that really brought me into lagavulin.
Yeah.
That's the one I was trying to find on my own, but it wasn't anywhere. Very sad.
Yeah, I think we tried it like after it had already been like not discontinued, but after the other one had already come out, so it wasn't there anymore. But the
I was
rum,
trying to find it. I think he was trying to find it for me, like for a little bit, but
yeah, the rum cask one just came out. Like they had it at the distillery, but I didn't buy it because I knew that I would eventually be able to get it here. Yeah.
But I think it's really a tie from the Lefroy and this one.
Yeah.
I did like the Lefroy.
The Lefroy was really good.
Yeah, the Lefroy surprised me a lot.
Yeah. That one, I loved that one, the Lefroy. Yeah. Now, this one,
This would probably be my third.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I did like that one.
I was going to say this one might be my number one. Like, I know we're not supposed to count it, but this one might be my number one just because it was just super good, especially after adding the water.
Yeah, the water changed it so much.
But if we're going to, like, talk about just the actual duty-free ones, I'd have to agree either this one or the Lefroy. Like, the Lagavulin or the Lefroy.
So this one and Lefroy is probably my 1A, 1B type of thing. But this one... It's like a 2, but a lot of times if you put them in pecking order, it'll be a 3.
Yeah.
So that's the reason why.
This one and the Lefroy were very different. Like the peat was much more prominent in this one than it was in the Lefroy. But it was just so good. I want to keep it. No, I'm just kidding.
Like I'm surprised you're... Thank you so much. I appreciate this.
Yeah, of course. I know you like the Lagavulin.
So far, so there's a couple of times where you gave me whiskeys, which we kind of rated them very low. And the reason why we rated them very low is because we did blind tastings on them.
Yeah.
Or not blind. Yeah, we did blind tastings on them, right?
Might as well go ahead and give you this too.
Oh my gosh, you gave me a... No. You could just give me one. I thought you were just going to give me the glass, to be honest. I didn't think you were going to give me the bottle.
Oh.
Because he asked me, like, what glass do you like? I'm like, oh, Glencairn's fine. Okay. Oh my gosh. I still have my Andalusia one, too.
Oh, yeah? Do you use it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hand washed that one.
Oh, yeah.
Because I'm so worried about it. There was a couple of times where it was put in the dishwasher, but like it lasted.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Yep. This is just going into a secret spot where no one can touch it.
No, I know you like the Lagavulin. I actually bought that glass at the distillery, so this comes straight from the distillery. This one I bought at the duty-free store at the airport, but...
That's okay. Yeah, I remember him asking me, like, well, at least I know what you like.
Yeah. No, I asked this guy,
but you did like, I did like Highland Park, but I don't know what it was with the Magnus.
Yeah.
It wasn't the best.
No, but I asked this guy before I even went on the trip, like, hey, like, of the Islay whiskeys we've tried, which is your favorite? And he was like, oh, Lagavulin. It's like, okay. All right. So.
But I remember before you asked me the same thing with Highland Park.
Mm-hmm.
And then Magnus wasn't... I don't know what it was about Magnus. That was the one that... I was like, this is the one I don't like.
It was kind of... It was like... What I remember about the Magnus is it was peaty, which I liked.
Yeah.
But that kind of overwhelmed everything else.
Yeah. But like... So we tried a Highland Magnus. And that was a gift for me. And I finished it because I don't waste things. Or unless, like, you know, if I'm about to do other things, then I'll like pour it in a place where it won't be drunken. But with that one, I guess it was way too smoky, which I didn't prefer back then.
But you still finished it.
I did. I finished it. And that was 3 years ago. And if you watch our videos... Wait, was that 3 years ago? 2 years ago?
I think I gave it to you for your birthday.
Yeah. Or most of the things you gave me for my birthday. This is the first one you gave me that wasn't my birthday.
When did I give you that Tamnavulin? No, wait. What did I give you last year for your birthday? Because this year I gave you the Devil's River.
Yeah.
Last year I gave you...
The sherry cask one. I don't know.
That's right. Yeah, the Tempranillo... the Tamnavulin Tempranillo cask.
Then that one, no.
Yeah.
And then before that was a Magnus.
Yeah. So that was 2022.
Okay.
Wow.
So like about 3 years ago.
Yeah. No, 2 years ago. Don't say 2022 was 3 years ago. I'm not trying to like make time go by faster than it already is.
3 years ago. So during that time, oh, go ahead.
Oh, Alpha Crown saying if you like Lagavulin, I don't know where you guys are located, but if you like Lagavulin, lucky enough to find a dusty Lagavulin 16. The Lagavulin 16 with red strip tape on the top is pre-2015 bottling. It tastes way better than the current. That's interesting. We're in Texas. I don't know if we'd be able to find that here. Because
we look it up for
we kind of have a pretty active whiskey scene here in Texas. So I don't know how
it gets goes away very fast.
Yeah. So I don't know how lucky we would get to find that with the red strip tape on the top. But if I see that, I'll jump on it.
Yeah.
But that's good to know. Thank you.
Let me know how much you spend, so I'll give you half.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm going to tell you right now, the regular Lagavulin 16 is usually like $95.
Okay, I'll give you half.
Okay. All right.
So whatever you spend, just let me know and I'll give you half.
Okay. Yeah, we'll try it out. It's hard because the Lagavulin 16 is popular in the state. Yeah. No, it's definitely popular, but I mean, we're able to find it pretty easily, at least the current Lagavulin 16. But I don't know about the red strip one, so we'll have to look out for that one.
And we still got to do what we talked about too.
We've talked about a lot of things.
Oh, going to, what was that? The place you were talking about? And getting an ounce shot.
Oh, yeah. Just like going to a bar and reviewing a whiskey there that we couldn't otherwise find or afford.
Yep. And then we'll split it.
Yeah.
We'll do that too.
No, that's something we've talked about a lot, is going to a bar and actually recording there. And that's going to be difficult, recording at a bar.
Is it though? You've done it before. You did a little short.
Oh yeah, short, but actually recording a full video, like a full like 8 to 10 minute video.
So we can do. Okay, we'll do it this way. And for those that watch this video now and later, so what we're planning on doing is going in, buying a shot. Was that like an ounce, right? A shot's an ounce.
Well, a shot is an ounce and a half, but if we were going to go and buy like a pour of it, it would probably be an ounce.
An ounce, okay.
Yeah.
So an ounce. Splitting it in half, but doing it in a bottle that is way beyond our price range.
Yeah.
Buying a full bottle.
Yeah. Then we've talked about doing that, like maybe with like the BTAC or something like that. Because we do bourbon on this channel too.
Yep. And then just doing a quick video. So what we can do is...
I remember last year I got to try the William LaRue Weller. Oh, it was so good. I paid like $50 for it, but it was
was that the one that you just like, oh, this is good, and then like the video ended?
No, that was the Pappy 15. And looking back on that, it wasn't that good.
Oh, it was. Say it was good.
It was fine. Like, it was fine. It didn't taste bad. It was fine. But for what that bottle goes for, like, I wouldn't buy a bottle of it. Like, if I found a bottle at retail, I wouldn't buy it.
Really?
Because it just wasn't that good. Like, it was fine.
Well, how much was a retail bottle of that?
Probably like 100 and something.
Oh, okay. Well, usually...
Like, maybe 200? I don't know.
Above 95, I wouldn't spend more than
Yeah, I wouldn't spend more than 100 for that one.
Yeah.
For the Peppy 15.
Well, have you spent more than 100 on any bottle?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I think the most expensive bottle I spent was like, what was it? 70? No, probably less than that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
But I got gifted expensive bottles.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the Anasac that you were gifted.
Yeah, that was an expensive bottle.
Yeah, I had to, like when you told me you got that one, I had to look it up, and I was like, dang.
And that was a gift for me. So
yeah, it wasn't from me. I don't spend that much money on me or him or anyone.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
So I know what this costs now. No more than 100.
Okay.
Really? Wait, was it more than 100?
Okay.
Well, now I'm just... Was it more than 100?
Okay.
I know this was expensive.
Dude, that was... I think the price is actually on here. Yeah, it was £8.
So like in reality, that's like $12.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, it's pretty expensive for a glass.
No, this wasn't... This... I don't think this was as expensive as you think it was.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Better or worse? I don't really know. This is why I don't ask him how much he spends on things.
It was less than £100.
Okay, so it's less than pounds. Less than 120. So I know for sure.
Yeah. But anyway, guys, we've been going for 2 hours. This has been our longest live stream for.
Okay, I'm
ever.
sorry, everyone. Hopefully you enjoyed it.
Yeah. Yeah, this has been our longest live stream that we've ever done. But anyway, we had to get through a lot of duty free, and we kind of got sidetracked with the Highland Parks. But yeah, it was really good. Pay attention on the bottom label. If you see a red tape and bottom label written single Islay malt Scotch, take it without asking. It's pre-2012 bottling. Oh goodness. Okay.
Okay, so pre-2012.
I'm gonna have to like screenshot these last two messages from Alpha Crown about the
red strip.
Uh-huh.
And red strip on the bottom, right?
Red strip and red tape, bottom label written single Islay malt Scotch.
Okay.
Single Islay malt Scotch.
So if I find it, would you pay half on it?
I'll pay half on it.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't want you to be like, well, I never agreed to that.
Well, if it's like thousands of dollars, no. But if it's like $150 or less.
$150 or less.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll pay half on it.
I was thinking about like $2, but okay, $150 or less.
You know what? Okay. All right. Two.
Okay.
All right.
So under $2. If we find it, then we'll work that out.
Because like the regular lagavulin is like $95, so that's why I'm like.
That's what, I feel like that's gonna be pretty pricey up there.
Yeah.
Because of what was it? What are the blended Scotch that is pretty expensive?
Compass box.
No, not the Compass box. Because I bought your Compass box.
Thanks for sacrificing your liver for our knowledge entertainment. Much appreciated. You're welcome.
You're very welcome.
Yeah, I don't know if we've ever had this many whiskeys in like one sitting. And I guess that's why this stream went longer than usual.
Yeah, which helped a lot.
Yeah. No, Compass box is blended.
No, but it wasn't. What was the other one? Oh, not Crown. Between Crown.
No, not Crown.
No. Oh my gosh. It's usually pricey. It's usually pricier than it should be. I can't remember why. I don't remember why I remember. Okay.
They changed to Islay single malt Scotch after 2012. Okay, so pre-2012 it said single Islay malt Scotch. After it was Islay single malt. Okay, so Islay between the single and malt. Right. That's what we need to look out for.
So Islay in the middle.
Yeah, Islay in the middle.
Gotcha. All right, so we'll see if we can find it.
Yeah.
If we do, then it'll be a big video.
Yeah.
Because I feel like it's going to be very expensive.
Yeah.
And I feel like that won't be in a... Yeah, I really feel like it won't be in a... what's it called? mainstream store.
Oh, probably not. No, we probably won't be able to find that like at Total Wine or Specs.
No.
It'll be like at some independent store, like in the back of the shelf that they just haven't been able to sell for a while.
Yeah. Oh, I feel like that's gonna be very expensive. Because even Maker's Mark, just having those.
Oh, like the wood finishing series?
Yeah.
Yeah, those got expensive after a while.
Okay. We'll do our best.
All right.
If anything, we'll take a picture of it. And we'll do it on a community post or something.
Yeah.
Hey, we found it.
Yeah. Anyway, that's going to be it for this stream. Thank you for hanging out with us. We went twice as long as we normally do on these. We usually try to keep it to an hour, but I think just with the amount of whiskey we were drinking, it was important that we go longer than that. So thank you so much. If you haven't already, leave a like, comment down below, and we'll see you on the next stream next month.
Any questions you have regarding for his trip? Then
if you have any questions about the trip to Islay, leave a comment and I'll answer them. We're going to do a lot of videos here in the coming weeks about the trip to Islay. We'll do a haul. We'll also do trips that include footage from the various distillery tours and experiences that I did. So be on the lookout for those. And
if you want him to take me on that trip, then leave it in the comments below. Say take Gio.
Yeah. If you want me to take him, comment, like, subscribe. Tell your friends to subscribe because it's going to take a lot. All right. We'll see you next time.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers.